My morning greeting was the number on the scale. My goodnight was the remnant of stomach acid in my esophagus. The taste of hydrochloric acid became as familiar as a gospel song. In a single week, the scale became my greatest friend and my worst enemy. My weight was a yo-yo. Sometimes I wished the scale could lie so that the walls of life wouldn't come crashing in so early in the morning. My goals shifted from eating for energy to eating so I could purge. The kitchen was a haven for temptation. The word stop escaped my vocabulary. The false feeling of being in control of my weight had me on a leash. Self-control slipped out of my hands like a wet bar of soap. My esteem diminished with every purge. I drowned in a pool of deceit and choked on the air of placebo happiness. P.S. It started off once, and each consecutive time was supposed to be the last. Addiction is sneaky. It makes you think you're in control, but really, it's the one pulling the strings. It offers the illusion of freedom while tightening the chains. For me, it looked like the scale and purging. For you, it might be food, alcohol, social media, or even relationships. The details differ, but the pattern doesn't. The high fades, but the shame lingers. Jesus put it plainly in John chapter 8, verse 36. If the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed. Real freedom doesn't come from punishing your body or trying harder to hold everything together. It comes from surrender, admitting the chains exist and letting God's strength do what yours cannot. Psychology frames it in another way, that recovery begins with honesty and admitting. Addiction thrives in secrecy and silence. But the cycle breaks when we name the struggle out loud, when we reach for connection instead of isolation. Healing doesn't happen in the dark. It starts in the light. If you recognize yourself in this poem, hear this. You are not beyond hope. Freedom is not just possible, it's promised. Every so-called last time can be your last time when grace meets you in the middle of your struggle. One day, you'll be able to sing a song that's too heavy for those lungs. You'll be able to break into a dance that's too heavy for those chains. Your freedom's coming. Just lift your hands up to the Redeemer and watch the prison doors swing open. If this spoke to you, share it with someone who's fighting their own battle. And subscribe if you want more words that meet you at the intersection of faith and healing. I'm Ray, and this is Poetry for the Soul and Mind.